So everybody was asking, how do I make my tzatziki sauce? I hope I'm saying it right. I did buy this Greek yogurt. It's plain, so make sure you got your Greek yogurt. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Persian cucumber. I just like the way it tasted. You could use the regular, what would it be called? Cucumber. It's not Italian or anything like that? Okay, hubby says regular cucumber. Here we have a garlic clove, and I've got lemon to put on our sauce, and we're gonna go ahead and use some dill, and I have my pink salt. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's start with about, I'm gonna say a cup and a half of the Greek yogurt. We're gonna go ahead and put it in here. This I usually peel, and I'm gonna use this part of the grater. So make sure you guys use this part, and then you get whatever off and you squeeze it and squeeze the juice out. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. We're gonna start with the cucumber. We're gonna go ahead and grate our garlic in here, and we're gonna chop up some of our dill. We're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of dill chopped up, okay? So let's get to it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grate this whole thing, and we're gonna squeeze the juice out. Okay, so hubby just doesn't let me do my recordings. He's just so annoying. I'm gonna pause while he keeps on with the gibberish talk over here. Okay, so this is what we grated, and now, excuse me, jeez, this guy just loves to ruin my recipes. We're gonna squeeze out all the juice, and then we're gonna put it back in here, okay? But without the juice, you guys. So let's squeeze it as much as we can. We're gonna dump out this juice. Okay, so we have 1 garlic clove. We're gonna use this one instead of all of these. You guys can see we're gonna use a little one, and let's go ahead and grate the whole clove of garlic in here. Be careful not to cut your fingers. And yes, my nails look really ratchet. Yes, they do. I showed them to my daughter. I'm like, now they look ratchet, because she thinks they look ratchet when they're long.
As usual lately.
And hubby just hates my nails. He says they look like sausage fingers, you guys. Isn't that sad? Hubby is mean. Okay, now let's cut up our dill. Okay, so this is about, I'm gonna say 2 big tablespoons of dill, and I put a little extra. That's just me. Y'all don't have to do that, but I love me some extra dill. I'm gonna go ahead and put half of a lemon, and over here, by the way, I have some black beans homemade cooking, because I'm gonna make me a black bean soup. So I should be on my live. Hopefully I can make it to my own live later on. I know hubby's been on my case. He's like, girl, when you gonna do your live? Because he sees me and he's like, when? I'm gonna go ahead and grate some of this yellow part on here. Now you don't have to, but it just gives it more flavor, you guys. So if you want to do it like the way I make mine, it's delicious, right? Do you like the way I make it or no?
Yeah.
Oh God, that was the saddest yeah I've ever heard in my life. Did you guys hear that? It was like so sad. I am gonna go ahead and add some more of the other one. I'm not gonna add the whole thing because I'm gonna pour some on the top. But I am gonna put most of it, and then the rest I'll pour on the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some of the yellow part from this one as well. You don't have to, because you've already obviously added enough. It's just a little zest. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add my yogurt and a little bit of olive oil. About, I'm gonna say 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, hubby says that looks like more than a cup, so I'm gonna say like a cup and a half. And you know what, instead of measuring this, let's not measure. Let's just pour some in here. And I'm thinking it's about 1.5 tablespoons. So I left the tablespoon right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some of my pink salt. So you guys can put as much salt as you want. Let's go ahead and give this a mix. Mix. Okay, so if you want to be creative, you want to put 2 little lemon wedges that you can cut up. and you want to pour a little bit of more lemon juice. I mean, obviously it already has enough lemon juice, but why not? Okay, y'all need to do what hubby says. Use your strainer. Don't be like me. Please don't follow my ways, because he always gets mad that I do things like that. I'm gonna use this olive oil, and then you want to top it all off like this, and you want to let it sit in the fridge for about 15 minutes before you use it. In my case, I'm gonna go ahead and use it for a second. This is what's left of what I made from the 2 big plates. So we're gonna go ahead and use one. Look at how delicious. Delicious. I know, I don't know how to wait. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. With that said, I'll see you on our next video.